G'day everyone, it's SDS SuperCoach providing AFLW fantasy content for you. So I'm here to present my round 4 review in AFLW fantasy, of course. So look, what I've decided to do this week, since the grand finals coming up this week against Geelong and Sydney, I'm actually going to do a separate video for finals footy fantasy, and they'll be uploaded tomorrow night, but AFLW fantasy is being uploaded tonight. Also, latest update, I got new AirPods, which I'm very happy with, and the audio should be sounding crispy clean. And if it isn't, then I'm going to look like a total mug, but that's all right. So hopefully this hears pretty well. Finally got my new AirPods. I did lie to them saying they didn't have water damage. They definitely did. So I got had a 2-year warranty, got a free pair of AirPods. Eventually came through the door, so I'm very happy with that. Anyway, we're not here to talk about my personal life. We're here to talk about AFLW fantasy. So we scored 1,206, which now puts us up about roughly, 80 spots in the rank. I think I was 634 actually, so maybe like 70-something spots in the rank. So that's very good. So if we can keep this up, because our season's not dead after all. There's still a chance that we can finish in the top 100, which is very good. But there is only 6 weeks left in AFLW fantasy already. So it goes pretty quick. So I'll talk you guys through my team and my thoughts. So Ruby Schleicher with an 84 was very solid. Molly Eastman with a 41. Bit disappointing, but she's shown some really promising signs this season. As one of the shining lights of Sydney's poor season so far. Ange Foley with a solid 61. Then we got Ella Sheeran with a 55, which ain't too bad. Amber Clark with a 25, which is a bit disappointing, and she will be making her way out of my side this week, along with one of my worst picks of the year, and that has got to be Celine Moody. She's in the Darcy Maloney territory this year in terms of bad picks. A 34, and she's just not playing the right role. I should have known that it was going to piss down at Box Hill, and wasn't going to be good conditions for her. So she's going to be leaving my side. I've seen enough, and I've had enough of Celine Moody. I did say whether it was worth holding off trading my premiums, but you just have to at this point. I'm sorry. I can't cop that. She's honestly one of the worst players in my starting team, and I started her at 91K, mental. Ebony Marinoff with an 89. She's my captain week in, week out. I'm not doing anything fancy, ladies and gentlemen. She's just going to keep being my captain week in, week out. Monique Conti with the 74s, solid enough. She's been an all right starting pick, nothing outstanding. Georgia Patrikios will be another girl that makes way in my side this week as well. Just don't think she's doing enough, in my opinion, as a premium scorer, unfortunately. Ever since round 1, I feel like she's just had some really average performances. Well, just not bad, but just I'm paying her as a premium in my side, and she's just not delivering, unfortunately. Abby Dowdrick with a 134. I cannot believe it. I think I read somewhere where in a 4th game, she managed to score a ton. It's just unbelievable. So, that's just amazing. Abby Dowdrick, and 134. It's just skyrocketed her season average to 82. She's only one behind Conti now. So, she's just been an outstanding starting pick. And look, it looks like she's going to end up staying in my side for the whole year. Tamara Smith, 61, another solid scorer as well. Abby Mackay's been one of my best picks all year. One of my only good picks this year, to be honest. She's just been outstanding. I started her at, I believe, 82,000. I could be wrong there, actually. Yeah, 82,000. She's been outstanding. Another 103, excellent. Kate Hall with a 79 has been a solid contributor so far. Hannah Ewings with a 98 as well was outstanding. Port just absolutely murdered Sydney last week. Ella Roberts with a 58 solid, and then Zali Goldsworthy in her debut for my side gets a 59, which is very nice. Now coming to the bench, we've got Bridie Kennedy with a 30. I will eventually get rid of her. She's just not doing a whole heap, is she? But as I've already mentioned, the 3 players that I am going to remove from my side. So I'm going to worry about that first, and then I might. There will be a week where I'll have an opportunity to get rid of probably Kennedy. Hannah Stewart, she could eventually leave at some point in my side and just downgrade to another rookie. She's made a bit of money, but her time's up pretty soon. Unfortunately, I don't know the break-evens because I'm not a member, but that's all right. Lucy Wales with a 44, she's just staying on my bench. Another thing I'm seeing is a lot of people are having like Wales, or there was a GWS ruckman in their starting ruck spot. I wonder whether that's a tactic for me to go for next year. Maybe just not having to break the bank on a ruck, because there aren't too many that's standing out so far this season. Cynthia Hamilton with a 0 because she's concussed. Hopefully she's back this week. And Skepper is another girl that's entered my side and scored a 62, and she's my current utility. And look, I think for future rounds, I will be swapping between Smith and Skepper based on the matchup. Now, I think Smith is playing against Sydney, so Hawthorn's playing against Sydney this week, so I'll keep Smith on field for this week. Anyway, let's get into the trades. What can we do here? So, I've already done the trades in my head, and I've already done it. I had to reverse them before I started the video. Patrikios, Clark, and Moody are leaving the side, and I'm going to bring in 2 solid premiums that are definitely serving up a lot better than what Patrikios and Pierce are currently doing. So, not too much Patrikios, but I think Pierce, Lauren Pierce, is definitely going to be important to come into the side here for Moody. The 21-point average differential is just ridiculous. So Pierce is going to come into the side from the Ds. Now, the midfield, it was great to see Montana Ham back in the side this week, and she did score, I believe, not very well. Might have been an 81. I could be mistaken there, but I feel like she's just essential to get in the team. And then lastly, down back, we're going to go with Jordan. I believe her name's Jordan. Jordan Allen from Collingwood, who's played 4 games, and she scored very solidly. I don't think there's been I think round 2 maybe she scored maybe a 55. I think. No, I'm thinking of Lauren Pierce. I think she scored. I think every score she's had has been above 60. So, and she's had a score in the 70s as well. So she's just a really solid player to get into the side. So I'm pretty happy with Allen. So we've got 2 Collingwood girls down back, a few poor players in the side and all that. Look, and those are going to be my trades. And also, you could probably see there, you can't see it now, but a few seconds ago, you can see it here, cash remaining, nothing. It's perfect. It's just destined for those trades to happen in my books, you know, when you got the perfect amount of cash to use on these trades. So, and look, captain again, Marinoff. Hopefully one feature they can add, might be too late now, but next season. There's a bit of a gap here. I reckon you could chuck in a fixture here. That would come in handy, I reckon, to be honest. Anyway, look, it's just going to be a short video, as most of them are. As I've said multiple times in these videos, I'm not an expert on AFLW fantasy. I'm just doing, trying something new. It's a bit of a niche market out here in YouTube. No one's really doing it, so thought I'd give it a crack. And nice to see that I've had a bit of love and all that. So I hope you guys have a good week in AFLW fantasy, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.